Breaking news. Nigerian federal government have done it again. And this time around, they have done it the way they used to do it. You know that in this country, one thing they've actually succeeded in doing over time is the fact that they've actually legitimized stealing. Yes, that is just it. Now, before the 2023 election that brought in this government, this administration, this Tinubu-led administration, Buhari's government signed over 300 billion. According to Premium's time, that it was 313 billion that was signed for INEC to be able to use to prepare for the election properly. And in fact, they told us they are going to use IREF, they are going to transmit live result and everything. Nigerians believe them that this time around things are going to be fair, free and fair, and they are going to get their result as they vote. Guess what? At the tail end, they told us that there was glitch. Yes, glitch caused the fact that even the judiciary system could not also interpret the law properly. They also had their glitch in judiciary system also. But that is not what we are discussing today. What we are actually focusing on is the money that was allocated to INEC in this particular 2026 appropriation budget. Nigerians are not seeing that money. 1.1 trillion naira. For what? What are they using that money for? For election that they will still go and rig behind back doors. Yeah. And the INEC chairman is coming out to tell us, Amukwitan is coming out to tell us that they are going to make sure that there is free and fair election. Where have they been any time in Nigeria that they had a free and fair election? Had they been a time? I think the only time Nigeria had a free and fair election was MK Abiola. The only time Nigeria had a free and fair election was when Abiola contested and won. Eventually, he did not become president. So how are we sure you're coming out that we are spending this kind of money for an election that we know that it is not election, it is election? Nigerians should please ask questions for heaven's sake. 1.1 trillion naira, it is not a joke. The other one was 300 and something billion. Now it is now a trillion. We don't know what they are going to allocate in the next coming election. INEC and Tinubu administration, what are you people going to use 1.1 trillion to do in this coming election that you have not done before? Yes, Professor Joash Amukwitan is coming out to tell us that they are going to be free and fair election. Another big question to ask the INEC chairman in person of Professor Josh Amukwitan, I want to ask her, do you think there will be free and fair election in this election where the person who actually appoints you is contesting? Do you think there will be free and fair election? Nigerians do not believe that there will be free and fair election. And they don't ask questions. That is my pain. But then again, we are going to wait. They are going to allocate this money to INEC. There will not be anything tangible to show. 2023 election was a typical example of failed system. Please, we need to work on this. We need to ask questions and we need to demand for concrete answers. If you know that I don't know more, just say the little I know. Thank you.